I'm Michael.
I'm Marcus.
And I'm Aiden.
And we're gonna be teaching you how to do a backflip
on the trampoline
and the ground.
Oh, jeez.
Keep in mind, when you're first learning this trick, if you're scared, you're gonna wanna gather some blankets and a pillow.
Oh, jeez.
You good, boy?
You good?
Like we said, gather pillows and blankets just in case you fall on your head. It'll protect your fall.
So, now that you have your pillows and blankets, the first thing you're gonna wanna start doing is doing like a cartwheel, but going over your side. So this takes away the fear of going backwards. So, like this. I'll do it from the other angle.
Oh, yeah.
So, now that you keep doing that, what I want you to start doing is swinging your arms more into it, and when your arms hit the ground, try taking them away and putting them down at the last second. So it'll make you feel like you're still doing that side cartwheel, whatever it is, but you're gradually doing more of a backflip, as in you're taking your hands away. So like, I'm using my arms more. And now, I'm gonna take my hands away and then put them down at the last second. Kinda like that.
Ooh.
Now that you've kept doing that, what I want you to do, take your arms, bend down, throw them up, and if you're still afraid to go directly over, maybe go over the side, but still throw them up and do not touch your hands. So, like this. If you're too scared to go directly backwards, I'll do it from the side version, going over sideways. Like that, or if you're completely ready, if you feel completely confident in going directly backwards, here's what it would look like. Now that you have completed mastering this, or something like that, it's time to take the blankets and pillows away.
Mine.
No, I'm throwing this out.
I'm throwing it.
I'm throwing it out.
Yes.
This is what you do to handle a situation like this.
What?
Jeez, can never learn.
Now, based on all these steps and tips, it should look a little something like this. Now, once you've mastered on trampoline, it's time to take it to ground. When you want to move things to ground, I recommend starting by things that are a few feet off the ground, like a table. Now, ground might feel completely different from a trampoline, so going over your head is more of a mental block. So, what we're gonna do is we're gonna do the same thing I told you to do when on the trampoline. So like that, kind of like going over your side, more like a side cartwheel, but kind of a little bit of backwards. You know, just keep on spamming that and you'll get a feel for it. Now once you've spammed that enough and got a feel for it, what you're gonna wanna do is take both of your hands, start going over your back, arching more, and putting them on the ground and letting your legs flip over you. Kind of like what we did on the trampoline. It should look like a little something like this. And you may fall like that. Now that you've started doing that more, and you're doing more of a back handspring, what you're gonna wanna do now is instead of just kind of going over the side, leaning, you wanna actually use your arms, throw them up, but at the last second, put your hands down like you can feel like you're doing a back handspring, but in reality, you're progressing really fast to a backflip. So, kind of like this. Now that you've done that for enough times, what you've been doing is almost a backflip. It's time for the real thing now. Take your arms, bend down, go all the way up like this. This is called the set. This is what's gonna give you the height for the backflip. Bend down, go all the way up, and then when you do the thing, the backflip is what it really is. You're gonna wanna bring your knees to your chest, and that's what's gonna make you rotate completely over. So, like this. Before attempting the real thing, I would recommend using blankets or pads or pillows. Even though they might get a little dirty, it's worth the safety precautions. So, I just want to say, do not attempt this unless you're completely certain and you've worked on all of the things I've taught you, like going over your side like a cartwheel and almost doing a back handspring. Mainly work on those. And when you do the backflip for the first time, you may not even land the first few times. You may stumble a little bit, you may land on your knees, but that's okay. If you be persistent, keep working, you'll get strength, and then you'll be able to land it. So, like this again.